Welcome back, my beautiful people. I am so excited about this new video. We have another hair review. We got this unit from Hermosa Hair on Amazon Prime. So you know we got it within 1 to 2 days. This one is a 13 by 4, 220, like 220% density. So she is thick, 24-inch unit, and I am obsessed. I would absolutely buy this unit again. I know I'm just going through the beginning stages, but y'all, this hair was thick, and honestly, that's one of the issues I have with hair a lot. So this was great. So I am going to complete a bleach bath method on this one. So I using that 40 volume developer, and then of course the L'Oreal Quick Blue. And the only thing about this unit is it did take a little bit longer to lift, but it still works really beautifully. So what we're going to do is get the water as hot as you could take it, as hot as you can get it out the sink. Saturate the hair with the water. And then we're going to add our bleach and then also add our developer as well. I used about 4 scoops of bleach. And then I didn't measure, I ain't gonna even lie to you. So you see me putting the developer in there, and I didn't measure at all. I did add a little bit more than that afterwards, and maybe another scoop of bleach. But I set that into the hair and literally let it just sit. So you see me just dipping. And the big thing about this is you want to make sure every single strand is covered with that bleach mixture. You see me going in with the aluminum foil now and foiling that in to just kind of create some heat there and make sure that it's lifting evenly. So I let that sit for probably about 45 minutes, and it came out this really pretty brown color. I did expect it to lift more, and it did not. So, but the color, the end color came out really beautifully. So now I'm going in with the Dawn. If you know now, you know. Like, does anyone know what YouTuber does that? It's amazing. And it honestly strips out all of the bleach out the hair. So it really works great. Now this is actually a trick I found from another YouTuber. And to not stain your lace, you put conditioner over your lace portion. And I'm telling y'all, it works. Going in with that really deep red, and honestly, putting this conditioner over the lace did not stain my knots that I already had gone through the bleach bath, and it did not stain my lace. Now we're going in with the watercolor method. What we're doing now is mixing, I believe I used 69, 70, and 71 of this Adore color. And it was the perfect mixture. Y'all gonna see this red. It looks great. And I love it. So it turned out really, really well. So you'll see me mixing it, and look at that pretty red color. So we're just gonna dip that hair, and y'all see how light it got. It didn't get that light, the hair, but it came out perfectly. So honestly, I didn't need it to lift any more than I actually did. But y'all can see I still have that conditioner on there. And honestly, this worked beautifully. This is a great hack for anybody that's looking to use the watercolor method. I'm sorry, y'all, that was my dog. Next, we're rinsing out But we're going into the tweezing portion of this video, and I think the biggest misconception that I found is that this takes 15 minutes. It does not. It takes a ton of patience and also just being very meticulous on which lines or which pieces of hair you're taking out. It is quite time consuming, but completely worth it in the end. So you'll see me tweezing probably for less than a minute, but this tweezing session took me about probably an hour and 15 minutes to get everything tweezed to my liking. So you guys will see that in the recording. I did want to mention this. I put a paper towel behind this because these canvas heads are horrible. Like, make sure to get the solid canvas head and not the floral. It's harder to see the knots. So you see me cutting some baby hairs, and then I'm going in with my bio silk, and it's amazing for hair. It leaves the hair shiny but not greasy, and still you get that blow in the wind type feeling. So I love this as a heat protectant. You'll now see me flat ironing this unit. I will always flat iron my units even before I curl them. It's honestly makes a beautiful texture anyway, so you can actually see the texture of the unit, but also it helps with just making sure that the hair is all uniform before you get started. Now you'll see me going in with this slick stick. Only thing I don't like about this one is it leaves your hair pretty greasy after a couple days. That's where most of the grease built up and almost like this extra weird shine in that area. So I'm still looking for the perfect product to use for laying down my edges and just making sure everything matches. Now this is the GOAT, the Ebens Tinted Lace Spray. Perfection. If you're my complexion, this one is the medium dark, and you guys will see when I put this unit on, it is my perfect skin tone. So this color was everything. I love it, and in the light, Jesus, it's a beautiful color. It turned out so beautiful. So now you guys will see me cutting my lace, so I'll let y'all just watch. But the big thing with this is do not cut it in a straight line. Make sure to cut it jagged. You almost would prefer to have too much lace on there and then customize it when it's on and glued down, cut more off. But please do not cut it in a straight line. Your natural hairline is not like that. Another thing with this is making sure to glue down in sections. Do not glue across the entire head. It just does not turn out well. This is a little bit more of a time-consuming process, but if you do it right, it ends up looking so beautifully. So I break it down into left, right, and then middle. So just make sure that you're working slower and smarter, and honestly, don't use too much glue. That's another trick. People use too much glue and then wonder why it doesn't lay down or it takes forever to dry down. It's because you use too much glue to begin with. Another GOAT product. Honestly, I love this stuff too. It works really well with laying down your edges and not lifting the glue underneath. A lot of times you use certain wrap mousses, things like that, and it will lift your glue underneath. This does a really, really good job. And you can see I'm still further customizing the unit after it's on my head. So everything you did on the mannequin head normally isn't enough. We still are gonna customize it more, cut our baby hairs more, honestly even go in and tweeze to make sure that everything is lining up properly. Now I'm putting on that elastic band to glue everything down. This is one of the most important steps after you get everything laid down, to put that elastic band down to really melt everything in. We're going in with my Fit Me concealer. It's like $5 at Walgreens. If I find the link, I'll put it below. If you're my color, my complexion, that was $3.55. Now we're going in and just adding some layers to the hair. You want to make sure that the hair has body and it looks like it's falling naturally. Most people's hair is not all the same length, so you'll see me going in and adding some choppy layers to this to make it just flow better, and really when it flows in the wind or blows in the wind, it looks like natural hair. Okay, and now the big reveal. That hairline looks fire. I love the way it turned out. The baby hairs look natural, so they're not super insane and all over the place. They're like these pretty baby hairs in my opinion. And I'm still gonna go through and flat iron a little bit more because I'm extra, but this hair looked bomb. Bomb. All right, so I did have to take a snack break. Do y'all love these Mott's applesauces? They are perfect and they're only 50 calories. You don't even need a spoon. If you're using a spoon with these, I don't know what you're doing, but that is like my favorite little low-calorie snack that I've been obsessed with recently. So, you know, I had to give y'all another option. We are doing some flexi rods in this hair to give you a curly look as well. So unfortunately with this, I wanted to let this sit overnight in the flexi rods, but I had some place to go later, so I did have to go ahead and take them out tonight. But I think the curls would have been tighter if I would have let this sit overnight. But you'll see the end results, and I still loved it. outfit change. So I'm going out and we are going to see the unveiling of these curls. So just sit back and watch. This is one of my favorite parts of the video, is just seeing the curls come out. I'm obsessed. So you can see me raking through this hair. Again, this hair is from Hermosa hair from Amazon. Very affordably priced and bomb. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you ladies next time. Bye.